Found him.
Oh, come on, you're not here.
I have water.
Alkali, you don't even know what that's been.
It's super fruity.
You're gonna trust the taco?
I trust the taco.
Wait, we have clear. It's obviously Diet Sierra Mist. Yeah, it's very obvious. No, it's okay. It's just Sierra Mist.
I'm so good. I will choose. I'll be a side comment.
All right, you're recharging the alkali battery. This is good.
Is that how it was water?
Yes, it was water because I'm not allowed to. Now, hold on. No one has seen this except for him and my other roommates. Here we go. Oh. This is like stripping for me. Oh god, yeah, I know. The nipples really get everyone. I know something else is connected to me. Hey, yep, that's a nipple clip.
How's like?
Hold on, I am enjoying this.
Take it off, bitch.
Yes, thank you. I'm stuck. Get out of me. All right, what's the theme? 2001 Space Odyssey. Yes! The con suite is on fire for all I care.
For future reference, it's called also Sprite Zarathustra.
Okay.
Feliz Navidad to you two.
I'd like right here.
What? No, I'm not. I have to. I think I need a badge to be at the con.
No, that's not true.
A valid point.
Alkali, how many times have I pulled that off?
Okay, well you pulled it up in my con.
Nothing. Alkali,
That's
trade.
Fuck you. I don't want your plebeian badge. I want it made out of some kind of a. This
Leather?
thing sucks.
It's made
Shall
of
we?
plastic.
All I can see is my voice lines on here, and I'm loud.
I like how it flat lines constantly.
Knock it off.
I wanted to get drunk. I'm getting diabetes. This is the worst drink ever. I found the best drink ever.
It could be a flask. It's not. Don't open
Not
it.
yet.
Don't open it.
Don't open it. It's going to take outside.
Alright, it's got dicks inside? Hold on. Save this incredible dick humor for the podcast.
Damn it.
Hello and welcome to the Dragget Show, the Dragon Fair together. I'm Xander, this is Alkali.
Woo, dragons! He got a haircut for the podcast. His hair is all ready for the podcast. You're an idiot.
It's the same.
And we're here at MFF.
Did we seriously get this many people in the room while the neo-futurists are doing shit?
Don't tell them.
Screw
What's the
them.
neo-futurist?
They're these jerks that hate me and did a panel at the same time, and they yelled at me for not being at their panel.
Do they speak in German accents?
They all speak in German.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Did you have to be here? It's the Dragget Show.
Well, I'm not here.
I get it.
Didn't
Okay,
you
it is
see?
so weird. It looks like you're a lizard with a terrible beard.
So he's a bearded dragon?
Yeah.
Bearded. Oh my god, did you guys see all the cute animals that they brought in?
Yes.
There's a tortoise, and I demanded
saw
that it lead at the parade, and everyone vetoed me, except for Takazo, who is now fired.
So I was a little worried because there was the tortoise and then there was a guy dressed as Mario. So
He was 100 years old, and I'm talking about the guy dressed as Mario.
The turtle was only 8.
we're also here at Draggor and Pandez.
Yeah! I'm sorry, who's Draggor?
Oh, Lizard
Fuck
Man.
you.
Who's Lizard Man?
Slee Stack.
The Ball!
Sorry.
It has its own hat now. It's getting a phone number soon.
Oh my god, I want your balls to wear it, but not that.
Well, it's yours. Wait, are you shamelessly advertising for a new one?
The new top hat?
Yes.
I actually have a new top hat.
Oh.
This
Auction
is a
it.
decade old, I think.
Congratulations.
It's a vintage. Yeah.
So then Draggor's balls, where is that?
Well, one ball. can
I
wear.
miss my top hat has reached a new low.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not that old. They don't hang that low.
Your balls defy gravity, hence the
balls
ball.
run.
To and fro. Can you time it?
No.
Can you time it? That would be painful.
That's not very Christmas.
Jingle balls.
There you go.
Points.
Oh, scrotum sack. Oh, scrotum sack.
Balls all the time.
I think you've got it, Polo what? At least that's what you did Friday.
So that's so we're ruining Christmas once again. That's what you're saying.
Well, we are, for the
There
fans
are
of our
some-
show, we are working on it. It's coming down to the wire. We're going to try it. We do have a Christmas video written.
Oh God.
This one has been banned by 4 countries. They really didn't like it when the dildo hit my fridge last time.
I love that video.
Oh, thank you. So did my coworkers.
Yeah. Wasn't it just your wall, or was it the fridge?
No, you
It was
fuckers.
all of them.
Yeah. We're going around my house, my domicile, the place where I sleep, finding surfaces that dicks stick to. Now, couldn't we just, rub some junk on the walls? No. These 2 gentlemen said, no. We don't want to use any of these old dicks that we've got just laying around the house. Let's go out and buy a nice old-fashioned throwing dildo. The very first take, who has not seen this video? So the very first take, there's outtakes, and if you watch, it starts off against the wall of my kitchen, and this asshole threw the dildo end over end to try to get it to stick to the wall. We're like, this might work. He threw it and almost put a fucking dick-shaped hole in my wall.
So conversation started.
Yeah, it's a great one.
So the best part is each take he's saying 5 dick-shaped things.
We're getting so annoyed at one point. This is not sped up. 5 dick-shaped things. Bam. Okay, he's got enough time to pick it up. 5 dick-shaped things. Bam. 5 dick-shaped things. Bam. 5. If you watch the outtakes, I get more and more annoyed until he throws one. It bounces off the wall and hits him in the eye. There you got it, dick to the face. I think didn't we get the one outtake where you actually tripped over the dick and fell?
Yes. No, Xander almost died with the dildo. It was pretty fantastic.
Still Galladine.
Yeah, except we were tripping dicks without drugs. That's the name of my next CD. Tripping dicks without drugs.
That could be a book too.
It could be my book. No, I have an autobiography. Fuck you and 7 other amazing anecdotes.
Anyway.
Fuck you! And 7 other amazing anecdotes.
Who here's actually ruined a holiday?
Oh.
I can't say I have.
Draggor, have you ruined a holiday?
I've ruined a holiday.
Why don't you tell the room how you ruined a holiday while I try and find other people to fill this up for me?
So I accidentally ruined Thanksgiving. There were 2 things going on. One, I was secretly going to go fly over break to school to go meet up with a boyfriend.
That's a shock.
Thanksgiving night, I was also going to go to a music show. I went to print off the ticket to the music show. The ticket for the plane flight also printed out, which my dad intercepted. This is then brought to my attention. Where are you going? Ruh-roh, Raggy. So I have now accidentally come out to my dad that, yeah, I'm going to go see the guy. What did I say? I said, yeah, I'm going to go see the guy I've been sleeping with for the past couple of years.
Oh no.
So then he walks away. I'm like, all right, well, I should tell mom instead of dad. So I go downstairs, and I go and I tell my mom. And she actually has the nerve to say, is there anything we can say to change your mind? After you've looked at that much internet porn, you're pretty sure of what you want to go where.
That was eloquent.
So there's an awkward silence. I'm like, are you okay? And then she says, no. Then there's another awkward silence, and I say the only thing that comes to mind. Happy Thanksgiving.
At least they didn't find out with you balls deep, you know?
No.
Yeah. That would probably just completely.
I actually have heard people have found out that way too.
Oh.
I found out that my parents still had sex when I came home early from the LARPing event, and they walked out of my room with my bed sheets wrapped.
Hotel
Now
time.
I have a rule. Did I burn the sheets? I moved out and burned the room.
Strike the stage. It's over.
I'm still trying to find the logic in fucking on your bed.
You know what? I think it was the opposite, because they had gone away on vacation more than once. They had a big bed, and there was in a room with a master bedroom. So yeah, that's the ideal place to fuck. I think they came home once, like 18 condoms. Fuck him. He's catching us with sheets wrapped around us. And that happened.
With the condoms.
No, if they're using condoms, I'm confused.
How did he get here?
You see, my dad, I love my dad to death, but he is the least patient person on the planet. I could see him shooting the condom across the room, like, that stays there now! Decorations! Hump, sleep,
Christmas
dead.
ornaments.
And it's, no hanging condoms from the tree.
It's festive.
It is not. The cat goes after condoms and knocks the tree over, and then you have a lot of explaining. I was drunk, there was a tree, and I had a lot of soon-to-be expiring condoms, because sometimes you don't want sex, you just want a lot of condoms.
Were they festive?
They were very festive,
Multicolored.
multicolored. There were some black ones, remember?
Oh, yeah, there
With
were.
tuxedo black?
Tuxedo black.
When you're
Got a little bow tie right at the
Yes,
base.
yes, the little bow tie.
Very fancy. With the top hat.
Dicks don't wear top hats. They're bowls, apparently.
What does the dick wear?
The dick wears nothing, dude. That's a nude organ.
Oh, okay.
Like the liver.
What are you pouring in that glass?
I don't know. I
Water.
have shot glasses and
Water.
wine.
Water.
Thanks to my friend
Shots of
Tie-Dye.
wine.
Tie-Dye, thank you very much. This gentleman succeeded on getting me and Kage fucked up on sake and other libations at Furriality.
Furriality.
Thank you.
I saved you from that.
What? No one saved me. You all suck. What did you do?
That's what I actually.
Did you get me fucked up at IFC? Good, and you got me blackout drunk at IFC. I don't remember that.
Oh, I wasn't the only one. Thank you.
So obviously,
Thank you.
the next step is for Alkali to have his own Christmas special. Now, what would this consist of?
I have a Christmas. First off, it's claymation.
Short claymation story.
Yes. The first story, Hitler meets Santa.
The censor bars can be candy canes, so that way it really doesn't, take away the magic.
And I've always thought Hitler had a curved dick. That's Hitler's dick. That is where canes come from. You learned it here. If you're not entertained, at least you're informed. That is based off of Hitler's dick. Yep. See, we're upper class humor at the Dragget Show. Hitler's dick, ball jokes, bow ties on dicks. Upper class, shot glass wine.
The shape of Hitler's dick is another gay
secret. Oh, it's been a while. It's also been a while since we did a Dragget Show.
Yeah, whose fault is that?
Was that IFC?
Pandez.
Oh, Pandez, what the hell?
You can't blame me for nothing. I've been busy with shit.
Oh, and what have you been doing?
He got caught with imitation maple syrup.
Screw that Aunt Jemima crap. No,
You
I've been
screwed
moving
Jemima?
from Canada to the States. I'm in the States now, so I
So
can
wait.
be close. I am in you, United States.
So you can be rude now and get away with it.
Yeah,
And
would
not
you
be-
like me to do that for the Dragget Show?
I want to see that.
This is our new soundbite, guys. This is our new soundbite, an ex-Canadian being rude. Pandez, rude. Fuck! Oh my god!
There was no direction. It was just
So,
sad.
we were sitting. Do you need a cigarette? That's awesome. We were sitting in the boardroom at IFC, and we're going to turn this story into shit went down.
Oh no.
We're just going to put shit went down. You know how you can tell it was bad? Because I can still smile by just saying the words, shit went down. Because your brains are amazing organs that can process things very quickly. And the time it took me to say, shit went down, I can smell the smoke, literally, from the room that also smelled like ass and shame. Friction is a hell of a thing. And we're sitting in the boardroom at IFC, and we've just kind of dismissed everyone. And I don't know why I stayed. I think it was to support my friend who was doing nothing but, I'm sorry. That's my Canadian accent, by the way. I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm so
This was
sorry.
him for about half an hour, and the door closed. And I don't think that a Canadian knows, like, how to direct anger at all. So he picked up a pencil, gracefully snapped it in half. Now, snapping in half should be, that is snapping. I licked the tip of his down away. I'll eat it. This gentleman over here took it, and I heard him. And gracefully. The bottom was still attached. He actually broke it in half. Fuck you. Placed it. He didn't drive. He placed it back down on the table, put the two ends back together on the table, looked over and he goes, tomorrow, someone's going to pick that up. And they'll know what I've been going through. And he walked out of the room.
What a jack!
I stared at that pencil for 10 minutes. I thought it was Satan itself. That's what happens when you get the politest person I know drunk and then in trouble with a hotel chain that we need to be nice to.
Canadian rage.
Canadian rage.
Before you know it, now that we've popped his rage cherry, he's just gonna go pushing over fursuiters and all.
I'm just gonna turn into like the new furry Gallagher is what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, I'll just get a bad dragon toy and some Giordano's pizza. Oh, you know, guys, wham!
Sauce and lube together at last. And sausage, yes.
Can you please end your stand-up that way?
Yes.
Red Dragon is here. Just get out the biggest fucking thing.
Did they bring Henry? I don't know.
Hand out ponchos.
They did not bring
Hand out
Henry.
ponchos.
Could I please
Hand
have
out
Giordano's?
ponchos?
Yes.
No fursuits in the
And
front row.
so throughout the first 19 minutes of my part, just start slowly handing out ponchos to the first few rows without explaining why.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's something under your seat. You might want to get it now.
Check under your chairs.
And while Alkali starts his section, all the furries are just licking pizza off each other.
He'll be trying to do his act, but there'll be just like a licking orgy going on in the first 3 rows.
Well, this is Alkali we're talking about. There's pizza right there, so we'll probably...
Yeah, I'm going for
You'll
the
die
pizza.
right
We'll make it better. Order it with a coupon.
Oh, okay, all
God.
right. I
Fuck
have to
that.
organize the after party for this convention. And I was on the phone for an hour with Giordano's trying to get this set up. And I was pretty angry that I was on the phone for an hour. And at the end of the phone call, 50 minutes in, the gentleman says, "You've been really patient." I'm a patient person. I don't like getting angry at people, except for him. Sorry. And the gentleman said, "Would you mind holding for just a few moments while I talk to my manager and finish up this order?" I just went, "Yeah." So I sat there, I'm sitting in the room with him, and he came back. "Okay, we're all set. This is your total. I just want to let you know that we gave you 10% off." I came across the room, banked it off the mirror into his eye. Because 10% off of an order that's going to feed all the staff at MFF probably pays a few salaries in this room. Which is sad and amazing at the same time. But the problem is, I'm getting reimbursed for this, and I put it on my credit card, so I kind of wanted the points.
Points?
And I didn't know how to tell the person, "Would you help me launder some money?" What I did say was, "Well, I'll be sure to tip from that amount, and what is it?" So there's going to be a very happy driver tomorrow.
Also, he's going to get money.
Yes.
Just the tip.
A very, very large chick.
Mushroom head, all right.
Hey, that's a topping on a gay pizza.
Elephant trunk.
So now knowing that that coupons make you come so hard, is this going to become a regular thing?
Me coming into coupons?
I have
No,
a coupon.
no.
Have you looked at my cum rags lately?
No. Are we going to do coupon play or something?
Groupon is his
Are you into this?
20 cents off
Did you
sausage.
just say Groupon is my porn site? Fuck you, Tumblr! I got Groupon! of you last made it to Little Nino, which is a Chicago pizza place. Actually, I don't think it is. I think I just made up a pizza place.
No, it probably exists.
Little Nino. El Nino.
There is a Nino's pizza. There's a Nino's pizza in Toledo, Ohio.
Thank you. What the fuck was I doing eating pizza in Toledo, Ohio?
You were sliding off.
I got a coupon.
I was gonna say this.
No, it was while you were blackout drunk at IFC.
We don't talk about my blackout drunk.
No,
My
we do.
blackout-
You don't.
No,
because
you, I know
can't.
you do.
You talk about your blackout drunk at IFC.
I don't remember being blackout drunk and I
don't remember being blackout.
You were blackout drunk and if you want to hear his blackout drunk story, come to the three-headed monster.
Yes.
Because that was amazing. The pizza thing comes. Well, obviously, I love pizza. But it comes from the fact that I think I can cook. But I'm actually just a pyrotechnic with an oven. And I found out that you don't need a fog machine to have a rave inside your house.
Produced by Michael Bennett.
No, it's produced by whoever does a song that sounds like this. He comes into the kitchen, I'm flashing the light on and off, there's fire shooting out of the oven, filled with smoke, and he just goes, pizza for dinner?
For Domino's.
Domino's does not need me to help with their commercials. Hi, I'm Alkali for Domino's Pizza. Take 2. Hi, I'm Alkali for Domino's Pizza. Take 3. Corpse. Just the Terminator fingers sticking into the sauce.
You know, sometimes we do get Chinese, and I'm like, you know, you can eat healthy Chinese.
I hit him with rice once for telling me that. It went everywhere and it was worth it.
That's like the most interesting domestic violence issue of any couple I've ever heard.
They involve bargains
And rice.
Well, I'm like, you can go through the grocery store without getting a deal. Like, he's like, Oreos were on sale, so...
No. Oreos were on sale. He opens the pantry. I bought 30 packs. And you know why I bought 30 packs? Because the limit was 15, and the second time I went through checkout, they told me to get the fuck out of the store. By name. Like, oh, that's the soda guy. Get him. Have we told that story? The first squared soda story?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fort Fructose.
Yes!
Okay, you know what it is. First Squared is the convention that actually everybody up here has their fingers in. 3 board members and a person that could not do that. They found without. All the way. Yeah, that's not just the tip. We're fucked.
3 fingers and someone you kind of.
Someone you kind of trust.
Whoever just snorted, do that again.
What the fuck? I like it a lot.
Again, physical humor on a
I
podcast.
fucking physical humor.
Which is apparently illegal in Britain now.
Physical humor?
Yes,
No, only if you go to the thumb
Body
knuckle.
pythons.
4 knuckles are
fisting
fine.
in porn is illegal in Britain.
4
Also,
knuckles is
so
not
is talking
fisting.
about spanking.
Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
no one's allowed to go to Britain because we don't want their penal system to be filled with. I said penal.
The penile system.
We when you run a convention, I snort too, so I can't really laugh at them. When you run a con, especially your first year, the first thing you ask yourself is, how can I make this con fun for the con goers? And the second thing you ask yourself is, fuck, is that going to cost money? And you try to find a happy middle ground that doesn't involve cheap cocaine. So they sold my cheap cocaine, and we figured that the best way to help ourselves was, we're right after the Super Bowl. We're like the same month. What happens at almost every grocery store during Super Bowl? Cheap pop. We found name brand soda, 4 12 packs for $10, which is actually pretty much as good as you're going to get. Limit 4.
Per customer.
How many trips? Only maybe about 4, because I called every friend that I had. They have a self-checkout line that's 4 big. Da 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 da. I had just gone to the bank inside the store and taken out as many $20 bills as they had. Some of you are thinking he took out a lot of $20 bills. No. I gave them the company credit card and said, I need all of your 20s, and they emptied the drawers. I then stood in the middle of 4 cash registers while an army of furries, some wearing tails, remind me to come back to that fact, by the way, started buying 4 cases of soda at a time with 20s and handing me the change. And there was a woman who was supposed to sit there and say you can only buy 4, who had no fucking idea what to do with the situation. As a 6'8" fat ass like me is staring her down while people with ears, tails, and way too little clothing in the middle of February are going beep, beep, beep. Zzz, change, hand it back, walk out of store, come right back in. So I was the soda pimp. We laid down a Jeep. The Jeep went from being ha to ya. So we went and got the rest. No, I did not get in the Jeep because I would have broken it. So we went and got more cars and started loading those down. Fort Fructose was 218 12 packs? Was that what I said? Yeah. We bought them out of every Coke product in the store on the last 3 hours of the sale. To which they tried to plead with us, well, other people would like to buy it too, to which my semi-stoned ass, shut up, don't judge me, started yelling, if anyone wants Coke, it's free from my car!
Specifically Coke.
I want to say the number was 218, and the reason the number wasn't 300 is because the police were called. So, in the end, the moral of the story is, when the limit is 4, buy 4 fucking things, because they'll call the police for you dealing Coke out of your car. The people walking through the store, there was probably, I think it was 10 of us, I think. And out of the 10, 3 of them were wearing tails. I shop at this store at night all the time. I work nights. Sometimes I get home 3, 4 in the morning. It's a 24-hour jewel. There's a gentleman there with a Santa beard. He owns 1 work shirt. And I know it's 1 work shirt because he washes it on Fridays. He washes it on Fridays. But he's also one of the nicest guys I know. And if I use coupons, you have to go through a checkout.
Fix it.
Who is in my lap?
I'm scared.
I'm not.
Who's in my lead?
Whose hand is that?
Okay.
Is anybody dead?
All right. Werewolves, open your eyes.
The fucking power just went out.
Oh yeah,
The power didn't go out.
Okay, it was the lights.
We're fine.
But when it came down
Away
to
from the switch.
Coupons again. Everyone.
Tails.
yes, I was in the line with coupons.
And a cover.
I was in the line with coupons, and the guy says like, "So I heard you and your friends were in here." Like, "Oh, you knew it was me?" Like, we all know it's you. You're the only idiot who comes in here at 3 in the morning, buys 4 things, and has 4 coupons. Like, okay, that's fair. And he goes, "Yeah, the woman working over there is like the I forget what he said. God, I wish I could remember it. What's her name? Lucy Lawless.
Lucy Lawless.
Xena.
Xena, warrior princess.
That bitch is the Xena of the store. She has kicked people out of the store with her boot. And she didn't know what to do when a bunch of faggots walked through with tails. So, congratulations. I guess MTV helped a little bit.
Faggots with tails.
Faggots with
That
tails.
sounds like the greatest Xena episode ever.
Yes!
And that's our Christmas episode. Faggots with tails.
Very special Xena.
I'm actually enjoying drinking wine out
Water.
of a shot glass. Water out of a shot glass.
Yes, totally water.
Picky up.
Anyway,
Always picky.
What's up, Pandez?
That's called I Stopped Talking.
Oh, no.
Tell them about the pizza at the Who's Line the bus convention you went to.
Oh, yeah, for real.
that was
pizza.
awesome.
Pizza ordered during
Pizza
Who's
for reality.
Line.
Pizza for reality? Oh, that was
It was
fantastic.
Pandez ordered.
Oh, not it
Let
was.
Pandez say it.
Oh, yes.
So we were doing Whose Line Is It Anyway, and they sent me outside for not dating
Party
game,
quirks.
but party quirks. So they were setting people up with the party quirks. What they didn't realize is I had actually ordered pizza shortly before that, because I'm like, well, I'm not gonna have to do much during this panel. It's mainly his deal. The pizza guy showed up while I was waiting outside for them, so I'm like, pizza guy, how'd you like to make an extra $10? Wait at the door. This guy here, he's gonna like scoot you into the side, and after they let the first guest through, knock on the side door. So like, I go in and I'm like, oh, everything's great. I got the chips, I got some, pop, I got some pizza on order, everything's great. Go through, I do the whole first guest as if nothing is out of the ordinary, and then just as he's about to knock for the second guest over at the main entrance, all of a sudden at the side, knock, 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 the look on his face was, what the fudge are you doing?
I'm the one who knocks!
And I go, oh good, the pizza's here, and I run over to the side door, rip the 20s out of my pocket, and the pizza guy shows up with the pizza, and the people on staff are like, it's actual fucking pizza! There's actual pizza being delivered to the panel! And everyone in the crowd's just like, you win! So I look at Alkali and I'm like, I'm at least 1 for 6. 1 for 5, or whatever it was.
Oh, I gave you the credit for that.
I got the pizza guy no matter what in this situation.
Stack
All
of
the other ones, I don't know if I'll get them. Pizza guy, I got him. So
I gave him points because I got pizza.
It was good.
It was
pizza.
free pizza. Of course it was good pizza. You put pizza under my chair. Is it still in a box? Because the last time someone did that, I was sorely disappointed and really greasy.
Pandez, congratulations on filling out that porn scenario.
So that's the worst one. I could never be in a porno where it's like food service delivery or like at a supermarket. It's like, hey, Alkali, it's your line. Shut up! Film this! Somebody likes this! Salami! Like you should hear, I don't know, some of you, hopefully some of you don't know who I am. I run Consuite. Thank you. That actually makes me feel better at this point. I run Consuite here at MFF, so Thursday night we get a food delivery in, and I don't know how many of you ever seen how a bulk food order works. Think of it this way. Oh, good. Yes, I'm sure some of you.
Yeah.
Think of if you ordered shamu, and a butcher came in with a chainsaw reversed. So instead of throwing the crap back, it just shot it forward, and he caught that with a tray. And they shipped that to my kitchen. And the only way I deal with food is burning it or ordering it. So we're like, okay, we got to make this organized. And we put on gloves, or as we came to call them, rubbers, and played with your meat for 5 hours. Now, that being said, sanitary is obviously our #1 thing. We would never do anything that would endanger the food. So the food that we didn't want to endanger, we told stories during it. And then the food was always in danger. There's a bunch of perverts dealing with it to put it into the proper trays.
And Alkali.
And you knew that it was time to stop working when I looked over to the person helping me, and he is wearing a turkey face with salami eyes and asked me to kiss him.
How long did you kiss him?
I had lunch. When you run shit like this, you have a sixth sense for when you should stop having people work. Turkey and salami on face is when you stop having people work. So we cleaned up and we went to bed. The next morning I came in and there was a note, and all it said was fiber beans, pita, 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 pita. Thank you, gentlemen.
You killed Shamu.
Yes,
I'm
Shamu is
still
dead.
getting over that. Sorry.
If you ever, I should have taken a picture. If you want to be disgusted, the amount of food that comes into a con like this, that the ham kept coming. I was just standing there. We're passing. This isn't like you've seen the deli slices of ham. This was boxes of pre-sliced deli sides of ham. I'm assuming they just took a pig and put it into a press and made it square and then shot it with an anti-bone laser and left the eyes in there because there were fucking eyes in that thing.
I thought those were olives.
That explains so much. And then they just started passing me babe. It was just babe, 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 babe. Like, do we order any other meat? Yes.
That'll do.
Babe, 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 babe. I turn around. We've got a prize-winning pig over here because the guy stacking it gave it legs. At least it's all in one spot. This is the life I lead.
So tell me, while you guys were using rubber, someone didn't actually use a rubber on the pig ham, right?
That's when we asked them to leave.
Because it was on his face first.
Though there was an apple in a bunch of the pig trays that I didn't catch at first. Yeah, exactly. It took me so, why is there an apple in there? It was like, well, it was in its mouth. I'm like, you're just an idiot.
Is that a Hawaiian thing, or is that just a Rick thing?
I think it's, everyone's got an extra fucking apple in the house. Throw in the pig's ass.
Not you. You don't have fruits or vegetables.
I'm assuming it's ball gag enthusiasts that didn't want to ruin a good piece.
Who's making a ball gag pig roast this summer? Because I know I am now. We will tweet pictures.
The spring edition of the Dragget Show. Ball gag pig roast.
Oh my God, bondage pig.
This week I'm cooking with Alkali. Fetish food.
It's tough to the spit.
20 minutes of me. It's time to tenderize the turkey.
Wait, is the hardest?
Wait. We need to get the oils in. Just a board with a nail in it.
Bacon harness.
Bacon harness? You wouldn't survive the sex. Bacon weed. Hump, hump, bite. Hump, hump, bite. Was that?
It's Christmas.
Oh, yeah. Was
Jingle bells.
Was that doing jingle bells? I have 3 panels after that.
I know.
But we're your favorite, aren't we?
You are all my favorite.
It's the only one he can remember. That's why.
Okay. All right. So no one else can see this. My friend is a Chicago cop, so I have gotten very used to him bringing his sidearm into my house when we drink.
I found it once when I was drunk.
Yes, you did. No. It did not go off. This is.
I had to jump to get it though because I'm short.
Yeah. He always puts his shit on top of my fridge so the short people can't get to it, and I can see it there and know that he's not drunk with it. And one time he forgot. And he's sitting on my couch, and we're not talking about blackout drunk, because when I drink. We were at the level past blackout drunk. You know how there's I love you drunk, then blackout drunk? Then there's I love being blackout drunk. You're so blackout that you remember it, but you know it wasn't you. And all of a sudden, we're sitting there. He had just, if I remember correctly, we had started to play Battle Shots, which is Battleship. When you take shots, if you hit a ship, and at that point, if you miss a ship. So it's basically, ampersand, K, gulp, and I'd look over at a Monopoly board, and I'd take the top hat and put it on one of the red pegs, and that was 7 points. It was basically Kelvin Ball with booze. If you ever want it, I'll have to find it. I know it's on my computer. One night we did try making rules for Battle Shots Blackout Edition, and I do know that there is the letter Q over 400 times on that page. But he all of a sudden went, Stop! I have to sober up, and put his gun on the table and stared at it because he claimed this will sober me up.
Oh my God.
And everyone in the room, being at that level of drunk, froze because we knew that air movement could set off a gun. Which would be, now, and this is the problem with my stories. This is why. The concealed carry thing has been a big thing in my house, and I saw this sticking out of his vest the entire time. Like, I didn't know you could do that in Chicago yet. He might kill me. I need more wine. So I've literally been looking, and I just realized that was low enough. You probably think I've been looking at your junk this entire time.
I've just been looking at your beautiful face.
Oh, good, because I've only been looking at your handle. So that's what brought this up. We sat there looking at this gun, knowing that any foul move on our part could kill us. And according to John, who was only drunk, we sat there for 2 episodes of Adventure Time staring at a gun. We're startled when Mike said, "I'm ready!" And then fell over on the couch and went to sleep. The gun stayed on the table all night, because at that point we were too exhausted to worry about imminent death. We all just went to bed. So yeah, drink with me, you might get shot.
With a gun?
No, it's a
I'm all out of heroin, okay?
Wrong kind of shot.
For it, right?
Xander, what do you want for gay Christmas?
Gay Christmas?
Gay.
It's my
Chestnuts against his tail.
Hopefully not an STD.
Alkali, where have you been?
Steamworks.
No! Is it Christmas at Steamworks?
Are you that sad?
For those who don't know, Steamworks is
it's a
club
great
downtown.
It's a
Hold on, did he do the bunny ears? A club. It's a workout facility with bedrooms and mattresses and peeing on each other's zones.
By the way, it's a house of subtleties.
So every time I see Steamworks, like, when I'm buying games on PC and I see Steamworks,
Oh God!
This game supports Steamworks.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alkali. You've ruined my gaming experience.
I'm glad to be a part of ruining your gaming experience. So I just want everyone to know, because you guys are facing me and I get to watch the door, a lot of people like, ha 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 ha, so gay, and just walked out. I don't think I've ever had a Dragget Show where I haven't gotten at least one look that's like, oh, I'll be getting an email from that person.
I'm still envisioning gay Christmas at Steamworks.
Obviously, it'll be a bear night.
This is involved.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Nude Santas? I'm out.
Oh God!
Oh no! Oh, and if any of you get this, you're dirty perverts. They'll have gifts to give. Holy shit! Way too many of you get that. You're perverts.
Under the mistletoe, if people, an orgy has to happen. We're up in
There's just a guy with mistletoe tattooed right above it. What do you call it? Tramp stamp of mistletoe right above it.
No!
This is so many levels of
You have to find
Yes.
the
So they have a Christmas buffet, all you can eat.
Alkali, you successfully lowered the
Ass
bar.
faggot!
How'd they get the
Was tied up in a sling!
How'd they get the reindeer in here, and why is he so sad?
He has bad dragon out there.
Oh my God, the reindeer show! There's the fucking condoms hanging off the antlers. There's an elf in the corner crying. It's actually a midget named Ted, but they paid him a lot of money. And those are real tears. They told him the whole backstory of the reindeer. He was abused by his family and everything.
He's just wearing the hat.
And only the hat.
He's
And a
paying
bow
off
tie.
his gambling debt.
Chippendale elf.
How easy is it to find coal in your
Chippendale.
sack in this particular scenario?
He's making a wooden dildo.
So is everyone on the naughty list?
Yes, everyone
If
is
you're
on
in
the
this
naughty
panel,
list.
you're on the naughty list.
Alkali, is there any extra coal in my stocking?
No. Everyone's lined up to see Santa. He's just got a giant cock.
What would you like, little boy?
And then we'll get Disney to do an animated version of it. Do you want to see some hentai? Tentacles on that guy.
Let it blow! Let it blow!
You can't hold it back anymore.
Oh my God.
Under his pedant. Under his pedant.
God damn it.
You'll be
Down where it's
elated.
wetter.
They are related under his feet.
See, you don't even have to change the title of this one. Never had a friend like me. I mean, that's it.
Never had a friend like me. Oh my God. I hope we've ruined your childhood. Yes, I see from someone else leaving. That's what ruined your childhood.
Sorry, Ghost of Robin Williams.
Mr. Aladdin, sir, what would your pleasure be?
Prince Albert's not wearing a shirt, he's only 14.
Oh no!
And this is a sin, but I'll still do him. Please don't tell your mom. Just while I sing this song, bend over and... No. Did I just rape a 14-year-old by song? By Disney song!
He didn't want the princess, he wanted the tiger all along.
I love asking furries, like, what's your favorite character in Disney? Is it Jasmine or Sheba? Okay, fine. Abu, you're a pervert. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it?
Oh my God!
It's hard to come up with a bunch of fucking lyrics. Fuck you.
That's part of the
You
Christmas
guys don't
special
know
right
this, but he
there.
breaks into song on just every occasion. Like,
Well, top
I don't know how
19.
many times
No.
he's sung like Under the Sea in different occasions. Like most random shit.
What was the last one I sang to you while you were in the shower to get you out of the shower? What the fuck was I? I was just screaming lyrics at you.
Didn't you say this in ISC?
I don't know what I say at any con. I'm either too tired, too drunk, or the other thing that I obviously don't do at cons.
Something about the heating bill in song.
Yeah, that's about right.
Do you sing to him during sex?
Xander the
Blue, wanna lick you, come on and do me.
If your asses are queer, please do not fear. You've talking it before?
I found out why he stopped doing the musical Disney movies.
They hired me to write a lot of songs for them, and
Was you the guy who? Wait, were you the guy who hit the dick on the cover of The Little Mermaid? Video?
so all right, I want to know something. And I'm going to claim it wasn't me, but it was totally me. Who tried to find the dick on the cover of Little Mermaid with the sole purpose of masturbating to it?
No.
Thank you, truth tellers, because I had a newer copy of that movie and I was so disappointed.
You still imagined it though.
Well, obviously, I still imagine it. What else am I going to think
Was it the
about?
crab?
We don't talk about crabs.
Flounder.
Flounder is fine.
Wait. Ursula. He is the
Ursula is my fucking hero.
with tentacles.
Ursula
Okay.
is like the coolest bull dyke. Seriously.
I don't know who knows this. Does anyone else? Somebody back me up on this because I'm sure it's fairly common knowledge.
I looked it up. It's true.
Okay, Ursula, the awesome, like one of the best villain songs, is actually based off because they didn't. A lot of the Disney things, they'll bring in a lion and draw the lions. They'll bring in the monkey to draw. They based Ursula on the biggest transsexual dancer of that day.
Yes.
Okay, this is true.
Aladdin was based on Tom Cruise.
Divine.
Aladdin was
Aladdin was based on Tom
like
Cruise.
John Waters divine?
Is that why he's gay?
Hell yeah!
Another thing is,
Pink
if
woman.
you watch,
Yeah,
this
she's
was a
cool.
scene they cut out of The Little Mermaid, but it was still made. It was on like the Platinum Edition or some shit. It's Ursula and King Triton are brother and sister.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
That got weird.
Makes
Really?
Yes.
Wanted to ride his triton.
Oh.
That was cut out. You don't see that.
That's fucked up.
This is.
I'm actually a huge Disney fan, which makes it sad when I drive in the car and sing Disney songs to just pervert it.
And the people next to you were just like,
The people next to me are just like, he's really into his radio, and over there like, raping everyone.
No, his best friend John is like the biggest manly man with a Mickey hat.
Beard.
Like, he seriously has like everything. He loves guns, he has a beard,
Flannel.
Flannel.
Yeah.
we're man.
Does he have a lumberjack axe?
Not about Canadians.
No, not about Canadians. That's right. Oh my god.
We know what you people are like.
You know, I was gonna say, have we got a Canadian Disney movie? Wasn't there Brother Bear? I didn't see that.
Is that really?
Well,
It
yeah,
was.
yeah,
They
yeah.
had the Moose were the
Moose movie were
the Moose were the two guys from Bob and Doug.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah, Bob and Doug McKenzie.
The
I want to see that
McKenzies.
now. That's
Yes,
awesome.
I never saw it.
Oh yeah, get out
I
of the
love
movie.
that movie.
Yeah. What's the new Canadian thing or whatever is that thing?
Yes, apparently.
Apparently you finished sentences.
No, the new Canadian thing apparently is cocaine, according to Rob.
Oh right.
What
you got white powder already, so it makes sense.
This is for the two of you.
Oh dear.
We got
Christmas presents.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
One more thing. Here.
Oh my god.
Unfurl it in front of the crowd.
Oh god.
I'm hard.
Oh goody. Oh goody. Something else that screams, I'm an alcoholic as you walk into my house.
And a phallic symbol driven into your
Is there a
mouth.
phallic show?
Yeah, the bottle.
Oh my god, I just realized it's a guy about to give a drop of blowjob. Oh my god.
Thank you so much.
I don't know what this. Oh my god. Game of Thrones vinyl figurines, and they're adorable.
Holy crap.
There's never been so.
How many of them are dead?
1, 2, 3, 4. No spoilers here, but all of them.
So we
How
got
many of them had sex with each other?
All of them.
1, 2, 3, 4. No spoilers here, but all of them.
you walk in the room, they're all just in a pile.
More presents.
Oh my god.
I wasn't aware it was a gift
What is this?
exchange.
I wasn't aware
I got
either.
that from. I went to Mall of America back in August, and I got to go to Star Trek: The Exhibition at the Mall of America.
Drink some wine, make me feel less bad. That's your
Wait,
stuff.
guys, I was just given an alien figurine. I have to go masturbate.
Oh. Wait, they can join the Game of Thrones.
Just do it.
H.R. Geiger's dead.
That only makes me harder.
Oh,
So
God.
we got 5 minutes left. Let's want to do any questions, anyone?
Oh, yes, please. Are we seriously down to 5 minutes?
4 minutes actually.
It's because you were late.
Alkali?
Was I late? I'm so sorry, guys. I'm having
10 more
problems.
minutes.
That's okay.
He's on the contract.
God damn it!
Yes!
Alkali.
I've been
Have
keeping
you ever
myself
done
because I missed
perverted
an
lyrics to the
opportunity.
guest star song?
Say again?
Have you ever done perverted lyrics to the guest star song?
Oh.
Okay, there's a
Wow.
reason that I have not done dirty lyrics to any of the Beauty and the Beast songs. Remember how this guy just told you that my best friend is a manly man and really into Disney? Beauty and the Beast is his #2 movie, and one time, I sang Prince the slow dancing song. He punched me so hard, my arm went numb. It was his way of saying that movie's off limits. So no, I have not made dirty lyrics to the guest song.
I'll have to give you some later. Touch my breast, touch my breast.
Sorry, what was
Nope.
This is not my movie.
the #1 is Sleeping Beauty. Yeah, he's a classic Disney guy all the way through. I hate you. I hate
Second
you.
gold.
Gold? I don't deserve gold. I'm more of a pewter or a puce.
Puce. The color of the after party.
Yeah.
Puce.
I'm going with pubes.
Okay, who gets this joke? Who knows what this is? So, it's fine.
Oh, okay. Where the hell am I?
Alright, I'm just gonna say this. I started in the fandom years and years and years ago, and the first thing I ever ran was Lupus and Avila. Now, before this, I do LARPs, I do stage stuff, so I'm, the personality I would put forth, like, oh, I'm running something, okay, time to play larger-than-life douchebag, and that's what I did. And a lot of people really liked it. Forward a year or two, and Sema asked me to co-host the improv show with her in its second year, because the improv show the first year, if you've ever seen the improv show, I hope I make it look easy. That being said, if you ever think about running it at your own con without me there, talk to me, because it's not.
No.
The first year of improv was almost did not get a second year. They begged for it and they asked for my help because I've done a lot of improv, and that's where all this shit started. So I still couldn't get it through my head that anyone even knew me other than Top Hat Guy. Because if I could, I would walk through MFF back at the 3 hotels ago. I could walk through MFF, my 6'8" tall fat ass, and no one knew who I was until I put on the top hat. And that's how it was. Magic. It was magic. I could get anywhere, and I would just. And Bit, the operations director from First Squared, went around, and I think it was FCN was the first time he did it. He went around to anyone whose name he knew. If he knew their name, he went up to them made sure they had a con book and a pen, and told them to go up to me and ask for an autograph. And I spent a con signing about 100 con books. And I was pissed. What the fuck are you doing? I could not figure out what was going on, and the not knowing was infuriating me. And that night at Improv, Bit asked for the mic, and he's a friend of mine, so obviously they're up to something, and I'm not going to spoil something. So I give him the mic, and he revealed it to me. He's been seeing a chiropractor now for about 4 years. Now, I'm not saying that was my fault. I'm saying I have a collection of voodoo dolls and fuck you. And seven other anecdotes, right? Is that time?
Yeah, it is time.
Yep.
So thanks, everyone. Thank you for coming. I'm Xander.
I'm Alkali. I will remind you that we run a convention called Far Squared, February 28th through March 2nd. It happens in Brookfield, Wisconsin. We would love to see you all there. Of course, we have another live ticket at the Dragget Show. What time do we go up on stage?
9?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, Three-Headed Monsters, Pandez, Xander, and myself doing stand-up. Right after that is the improv show. Whose Line Is It Anyway? I forgot the name of my own show. Visit me in Cons Week, and as always, tell the con you had a good time. Tell them what we did wrong. Tell them what we did right. But most importantly, have fun. If you're not having fun, find someone with a staff badge. Tell us, because something's wrong. Guys, enjoy the con. Enjoy your night. Thank you very much. Good night.